Welcome back for another book review. Today we are talking about this one. So this is The Power of Candle Magic by Phillip Cooper, and this is one that just barely came out. I think it was actually even this year. So it came out last year, 2022. This looks like it was a revised edition because it was initially published in 2000, so definitely could use a little bit of a updated thing to it, which the beginning of this, there's a foreword by the author of Daily Magic, and I don't know how to say their name. It's like Judica Ills? Butchering names. But in there, it had like the same roundabout way of saying that this author might come off in a way that you will not like. And it reminded me so much of a book that I had read from Thorson. I want to say it was The Nine Doors of Midgard. That is truly the book that, of all of my witchcraft book reviews that I've done, that is the one that triggers the most people from not my community over here. Like, they just creep in and are just like, nah, and then leave. But the book had that same kind of vibe of like a warning at the beginning. It's kind of how this felt. And honestly, this book is not one of my favorites. I gave it a 2 out of 5. And honestly, the thing with this book is it doesn't actually really talk about candle magic. So 90% of this book is like a basic like introduction to the craft, which is fine, but I feel like it's like not marketed well because it's so much of like how to do things, how to set up, what is the beliefs, and it just wasn't really centered that much around just candle magic. And for a book that's tagline is spells and rituals for an abundant life, there was like next to no spells or rituals in here. That definitely had to do with an abundant life. Like, it didn't have many spells. I think it felt like there was 4. I didn't actually keep track, but there were not that many. Most of this book is him just going off on theories of stuff, which is fine. Just felt like the title didn't match that very well. And also the way he writes. This dude is a bit of a walking red flag. Like, I do have an extended discussion for this one because, my god, the author is just awful. The way he talks is so condescending all the time, and is like, a lot of my notes for this book was truly just the author needs to be careful for when they fall off their high horse, because like, damn. Like, he is so like self-righteous and just bashing other beliefs left and right, and it's like, well, my way's the true way, and it's like, but no, what? Like, I don't know where the author, or not the author, the foreword was like, oh, but it's more diverse and like more inclusive now, and I'm like, it was worse? That's saying something, because dude, like, he is, I don't like his writing style. I don't like his attitude. Again, he comes off very condescending to anything that isn't his. And it's fine to disagree on like, I do it this way, other people do it this way. But it's more like, well, my way's the right way. And if your spells are working, or not working, it's because you're not doing it my way. And it's like, but no, like, stop. You're kind of starting to sound like a cult leader. And that's a problem. And the dude just, like, I mean, most of this book, I don't know exactly, it does kind of give off, like, old Wicca vibes of, like, where it was more of the occult, Aleister Crowley, Gerald Gardner kind of vibes, but not at the same time. Like, I'm not sure exactly what his tradition is, but truly, I will not be finding out. I didn't like his writing. I don't love any author that acts like that towards other people. And again, it's fine to disagree. People disagree all the time, especially for spirituality. In the craft, we have different takes on how magic works. What's the best way to perform a spell? What's the best way to view, like, magic and the gods and reincarnation and the afterlife and how a spell actually works and how to interact with the elements. There are like literally billions at this point, probably, different ways to view these things. But when an author says my way or the highway, that's a bit of a red flag. So anyways, like I said, I will have the extended discussion for this one. So for my patrons, keep an eye out for that. I would love to hear your thoughts on this book in the comments down below. Huge thank you to my patrons. I'll have their names here on the screen. If you'd like to support me and get access to exclusive content, it is patreon.com/nightwillowcrafts. Make sure to like and subscribe. I post every single day. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and blessed be.